Volkswagen's first steps in the class of large and expensive SUVs began with the VW Touareg. Having appeared in 2002, the new model had to immediately join the fight for the buyer, because at that time the BMW X5 and Mercedes M-Class already ruled in this element. Volkswagen engineers did not yet have at their disposal model universal platforms, such as MLB or MQB, to easily launch the Touareg crossover into the series. Therefore, the trolley was specially created from scratch, a new one, on which the related Audi Q7 and Porsche Cayenne were subsequently based. In the first generation, the car became extremely popular in Ukraine, as in the first years of production, and on the secondary market, it is resold from one to another. The body of the VW Touareg, traditionally for VWs, is well protected from rust disease, but as the years and advents on the road take their toll, you can often find pretty well-worn specimens. This is especially evident in the optics, which become cloudy and turn yellow over the years. In addition, it cannot be said that the paintwork is kept at a high level. On the car of the first years of production, you need to work hard with special tools if you want to return the former gloss to the paint. The main problem is electrical. Many buyers who could afford the VW Touareg avoided it due to rumors of constant electrical problems. This is not surprising, because at that time engineers were just switching to CAN buses, so there were few developments and experience. But, by the way, to say, competitors in the face of BMW and Mercedes are not far from the Touareg with their electrical glitches. The central lock, along with the door locks, constantly created problems with their refusals to close due to weak limit switches. True, now on sale you can easily pick up new door locks without resorting to disassembly. Often, the hands-free feature did not want to let the car owner into the salon. In addition, there may be problems with other electricians, which are responsible for different functions. Sometimes some failures were simply inexplicable. Therefore, when buying a used VW Touareg, be sure to go through the functionality in each button. Engines and gearboxes, a wide offer, but there are weaknesses. The most reliable, a gasoline engine with a volume of 3.2 liters. Of the problems of stretching the timing chain and not a very reliable phase regulator. But this is more a matter of high mileage and time than a characteristic malfunction. Cool and powerful V8 4.2 is more capricious, likes to drink liters of oil. In addition, do not forget to change the timing belt every 120,000 if the original is installed, but it is better to reduce the interval to 90,000. Diesel units with a volume of 2.5 liters are popular and well known in the service station, so there should be no problems with repairs. The reliability of these units raises many questions. Most of the problems are caused by expensive pump injectors. Therefore, when choosing a gas station, it is better to give preference to the most proven ones. It is also worth noting that the powerful engines on the Touareg decently wore out the gearboxes, especially on those instances where the driver liked an active driving style. And this is despite the fact that then Volkswagen bought boxes from the Japanese. Aisin was installed on the first generation VW Touareg. This gearbox was not very durable, so most Touaregs have already experienced the repair of this gearbox. Basically it is a hydraulic block or valves. Suspension medium survivability. VW Touareg could be equipped with air suspension, and such specimens are not rare on our roads. She is expensive to maintain and does not like to be treated lightly. Actually, it's a paradox. The car allows you to raise the belly from the ground by an incredible 30 centimeters, it is equipped with a serious off-road transmission, transfer case, center differential lock, but after an active check of the potential, it constantly asked for a service. Either the pneuma is buggy, the servo drive of the transfer case does not turn off, then the car then buzzes because of the suspension support. The car, as it were, is off-road, but gentle. Therefore, to conquer the forest terrain or hunting, it is better to look towards the Toyota LC Prado, for example. Although, Touareg is undoubtedly more comfortable and richer equipped. The vitality of the front suspension depends on the driver's driving style and his hobbies. If your Touareg spends all the time in the city crowd and on country roads, then consumables usually require replacement no more than 60 to 70,000 km. Stabilizer links, bushings and ball joints. Further, wheel bearings and tie rods with tips are handed over, to 100,000 km. There are also problems with the power steering pump. Again, now you can find and buy a normal non-original power steering pump at a good price. What is the result? This is Volkswagen's first experience in this class, and whatever the experience, it made it possible to develop further in the right direction. For example, the restyled version, from 2006 to 2010, was much more reliable. Objectively, the price in this case determines the condition of the car. When buying, Be sure to carry out a complete diagnosis of all systems and try to bypass configurations with air suspension. They are already decently worn out, and repairs are very costly.